All right, it's time for Joy News Interactive, and we're looking at this story on the Joy News page where North Tongue MP Samuel Okudzeto-Ablakwa is pushing for lawmakers to make their COVID-19 status public. He's been writing on Facebook. Now, let's get to see some of the comments that you have posted. We have 865 reactions, 193 comments, and 26 shares. Let's take some of them. Webu says, it's a nice suggestion to make their status public. Even in the other parts of some of these high profiles were published. Even some Ghanaians living abroad, after they recover, they will be ambassadors. George says, consider how some Ghanaians are stigmatizing the recovered people. I don't think it is prudent to disclose the identity of those positive MPs. My opinion, as always. Of course, that's your opinion. Fatal says, why shouldn't the public know? Are MPs more valuable than Boris Johnson, Prince Charles, and Queen Elizabeth? These prominent world figures even made their status public, and there have been a number of replies to that. I'd like to share the replies with you. AJ says it has nothing to do with superiority, it's a matter of individual choice. Shaibu says this is where you guys are getting it wrong. No one made Boris Johnson test public but himself. A person's medical condition is always confidential until he or she decides to make it public. Bismarck says it is their own choice to declare it to the general public. It's confidential. Ajua says they are not in Ghana. Any health issues, there are laws governing it. The MPs that tested positive can sue anyone who will make their identity known. Likewise, all other patients with COVID-19. All right, let's move on to some others. Ali says, every patient deserves confidentiality of status, and MPs are not exception to this. We are fighting stigmatization in this country against COVID-19, and I can tell you the status of an MP is known. It can affect his or her position as an MP in the upcoming elections. Oh, really? That's interesting. Demdia says, there is nothing wrong with the public knowing the status of the MPs. Attitude like this makes a section of the general public stigmatize those infected. That's a point that's being made by quite a number of people. And then Emilia says, I don't understand why they should keep it as a secret. Why were the people at the fishing company and the railways workers made public? They are not better human than the general public. If some members of parliament have tested positive for COVID-19, it is right to inform the general public. We don't need the names of the MPs, but just the numbers that are positive. In fact, they are putting the general public, especially the media, at risk. They should stop their mind games. Aisha, I'm sure you have a few more comments there.
Yes, of course, a lot more comments, but I'd like us to watch this video of the pop bearers who've been following their conversation, and for them by Kwata. But let's check out where this video found itself, and right there on Donald Trump's page. You know, Donald Trump never fails. He never disappoints.
Well,
it's a long way until November. We got more questions.
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump.
This one to be campaign message.